screen.
Hey everyone, I'm here with Blake Freebird. How you doing, Blake?
Good, I'm doing good. Great. It's great to be here.
We're here at Geek Austin. It's what is today? September 26th? Is it 26th, 27th?
It's like later than that, isn't it?
Is it? Oh yeah, maybe so. Anyway, it's a Geek Austin party, and you're here, and you're a sort of what do you do? Software development, or you're in the technical trade?
I've called myself a serial startup engineer or serial startup junkie. I've been through like 10 or 12 startups and got tired of working for the guy and said, okay, I have enough to do on my own.
And what are some of the past things that you've done?
Okay, let's see. I started off in the early 90s in 3D graphics, high performance. And then we moved into an airport, you know, that new airport in Hong Kong. I did some of the information systems for that. Then came back here and helped build software for the, what is that, Convio, if you know them, nonprofit fundraising thing. I was one of their first engineers. And then, oh gosh, then there was the multi-party video product. Then there was the data migration cable product when Vista came out but didn't take off. Then there was the import-export thing because I got desperate and I said I'm going to try something different. Then there was the just doing some contracts with various people, various technology pieces, and then my latest startup. So. And
you are working on a project now, but it's kind of like under development, right?
Oh yeah, it's very much under development, but really cool, and it's, you know, you learn a lot from South by Southwest conferences. If you go, you get the South by Southwest Interactive. You can learn a lot of psychology that's really great to plug into it.
If I told you what it is, he'd have to kill me, and it'd be embarrassing to happen on my own show, you know. so we'll leave that for what, a couple months. You'll be able to tell us.
Yeah, in a couple months, we're right now revving it up, and let's just say we have one international site and 3 sites here in the U.S. we're doing, and it's going to be something really unique and interesting, and hopefully good for the small business person.
And what do you think of the Austin lifestyle? We're here downtown. We're beautiful ladies. We've got big buildings going up. What do you think of this lifestyle in this town here?
Oh, I love Austin. Austin is so dynamic, from just the technical community, from the artistic community, from the university being here. I mean, it just rocks with everything going on.
What is your what about food? What do you like to cook, or do you like to go out to eat?
Oh, well, I have a wonderful Singaporean wife, so I have all sorts of just dishes you can't imagine. But Austin is a place where, you know, we had, in all my companies, we've had this thing. Let's not eat at the same place every day, and you can usually stay about 6 to 10 months if you know where you're going and what you're looking for. It's really good.
What are some of your really top, most favorite dining spots around town? Oh,
if you go to Ding Hao, ask for the Chinese menu. There's things on that. There's some just, you know, really good Middle Eastern food places like Dessau's and North Austin. And then, let's see, shoot, there's so many places downtown, I don't know what to mention.
Now, do you live in the inner city, or do you live outside of town? What part of the Austin area do you live?
Oh, I live up northwest, you know, in the northwest part of the city along 183, like out towards 620. So it's, you know, 10 or 12 miles from here, but it's an easy drive.
And your offices are there, or do you work out of your home?
Well, I have a location that I have an office in, but I also work out of the house.
It's probably an undisclosed location, right? Top secret?
Something like that.
Anyway, and do you like cars?
I'm not a big car guy. I'm just more about technology, you know, and where it's going and what it's doing. I love cameras. I'm more maybe a photographer, videographer. I had any big interest. So.
You're like me. I'd rather have a cool camera than a cool car. And what kind of gear do you have? What kind of camera gear do you use?
Oh, I have you know, professional level digital SLR. I have HD camcorders, and I have built several pieces, like, you know, you have LED light array. I've made my own, but with a flexible backing, so that I can twist it outwards and have reflections off the walls. Yep.
So, well, that's cool. Do you do any video?
I do some video for projects. I've done some, you know, the thing on websites that's coming up is the whole walking person onto the screen. I do things like that for some clients. I have some special clients that ask things.
And what about gadgets? What kind of gadgets do you have?
Well, I got MP3 player, got GPS, got various pieces. I'm also a lot into making, so I'm looking forward to like Maker Faire because I'm building a RepRap robot, which is that self-assembling robot just for fun. And I have a 12-year-old, and so teach him about technology and electronics and how to do things.
So do you have a few computers or just one?
More than you have fingers.
What kind of computers do you have that you're proud of, especially? What are your hottest little computers?
Oh, my hottest one is a Pico ITX running Unix. They're the real small form factor. And then I have some mini ITX boxes, about 4 of those. And then I have, of the systems level stuff, we have Mac and we have PCs, but those all sit behind BSD firewalls on my network. So, yeah.
So are you a Unix guy, a Mac guy, or a Windows guy, or all three?
I'm agnostic. Well, wait, what works,
Whatever works, okay. Do you have Macs, too?
Yes, I do.
What do you use the Macs for? Mostly video stuff?
Well, that was a client's machine that they said keep it afterwards because it had all the video production. So, they're going to give you a Mac with a full Adobe license on it. And I'm sure, I'll take it. I'll keep it as a bonus,
Nice, really nice.
That's why I do the video on.
All right, and what about getting around town? Do you spend most of your time up north, or do you like to come into the center of town a lot?
Oh, once a week I come downtown. I have a group that I meet with, and every so often in the month I meet with people who are, like this the PHP refresh group or the Austin refresh group or, things like that. But I have a situation because I have clients in so many different parts, like in China and in Singapore and Europe. I most of the time spend a lot of time on Skype.
Tell us about Skype. Do you use that a lot?
Oh yeah, a lot. That's probably besides email, that's going to be my major form of communication. I don't cell phone these people. It's ridiculous to pay the costs overseas. Just get on there and hey, you can video conference with them. I've set up one office where I can actually project. So I have a digital projector, right? And I project onto the wall, and then they're life-size, and it's much more realistic when you get a good high-quality feed. It's kind of fun to have them actually life-size in their office.
Yeah, I use Skype a lot, too. Skype is such a great thing. And I'm thinking of replacing all my phones with Skype someday, maybe.
Well, yeah, you can look out there. There's some pretty good little, what is it, Simple May there's May and there's Pretty May, I think. And they both act as PBX systems. So you just set one computer up and you can have Skype PBX for your house.
What would you do? What would you use for a cell phone? I guess you could get like a Wi-Fi card and some kind of real small computer. You could have mobile. You'd have to have like do you use the Sprint card or the AT&T card? The mobility cards?
Yeah, those services are there and you could do something like that. But what you're going to see in the marketplace, because I fear that Wi-Fi and all internet services are going to become much more regulated over time. And you'll see that your public networks will not be allowed to be open, so people won't be able to drift on and off networks as easily. So I really think that Wi-Fi phones have a limited shelf life. And you're really looking at, okay, this vendor's card or this vendor's card, but you're going to be paying as data rate services through them. So, sign up to the least you like.
How's the Wi-Fi around Austin, in your opinion?
Pretty good. Pretty good. It's in quite a few places. I wish it was more pervasive than it always is, but, that's it.
All right, well, we've been talking to Blake Freebird.
Freeburg, actually.
Freeburg? But you put Freebird, okay. They did, all right.
Here in Austin, I say Freeburg, and everybody knows Freebirds, which is the fajita place, or the burrito place, and they'll come after me, they'll just say, oh, that's the one.
Now, do you have a blog or MySpace or Facebook or Twitter or anything like that?
Yeah, I have a Twitter account. You can find me under Blake Freeburg. I have a MySpace page. No, not a MySpace. God, no. Facebook account, and that's under my name, so you can look me up there.
And is it B-U-R or B-E-R?
B-U-R-G.
B-U-R-G, Blake Freeburg. Okay, we'll look for you on Twitter and Facebook. Any other social networks?
No, because I don't want to, too much. I've had my own webpage. It went down last year. I have 43 gigabytes of content I need to get back up, so I'm not trying to really ingrain myself onto the social networks. I don't like giving my content away.
All right, that's great. Great talking to you. Enjoy the Geek Austin event tonight. Thanks a lot. And we'll talk to you in a couple months, see what you're up to.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Sorry, I got something.
That's all right. I had to pull you.